but it's just part of the circle of life,
It was kind of a cycle of life. Cycle of life.
The circle of life?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
It's kind of the circle of life, you know what I'm saying? And it's not okay. No, it's not at all.
And no matter what, that's the circle of life, right? Things die, other things live, and that's
So I have a rule on my channel. If someone says circle of life, you have to sing the song.
They could understand just the circle of life.
It's the circle of life. Is that from The Lion King? Yeah, okay.
You know who came up with that term?
No.
Elton John.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he wrote that.
Sang it, yeah.
Even though in circle of life, every animal has another animal.
I mean, it's the circle of life, but it's like exploited and manipulated.
Yeah, it's more like a circle of death.
That's what we do.
It's a part of life and it's part of circle. It's life, it's a circle of life.
It's a circle. So shooting someone in the head is the circle of life?
Yeah, I think it's just the circle of life.
It's just the circle of life.
What reason do we have?
It's the circle of life that we make.
Yeah, well, technically it's the circle of life, really,
Circle of life, fish eat other fish, sharks eat them.
The system we're talking about is the circle of life, where one animal will kill another animal for food.
So you're saying
that's the cycle of that's certain things in this world.
It's a circle of life. Yeah.
It's just the thing. It's like the cycle of life, isn't it?
It's a circle of death, killing.
Can you sing that song for me?
Circle of life.
Beautiful, beautiful.
There's a symbiotic relationship between all plants and all nature and the whole cycle of life.
It's a circle of life.
It's a cycle of life.
So I just see it more as it's a cycle of life.
Like the circle of life or a cycle?
It's food chain, circle of life, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This is the circle of the life.
They eat other animals. It is a part of the natural life, and it's always been a part of the circle of life, I guess, as you can say.
So obviously,
this is the circle of life.
but
The lion, he will kill animal to survive.
Can you sing the song for us?
The circle of life. Sabanya!
Oh my God, you have such a beautiful voice.
Not at all. Do not.
This is the cycle of the life.
Because that's the circle of life. That's the circle of life.
that's what it is.
What does that mean, the circle of life?
It means, it's just the way...
You love today and you hate, you love.
Did you say circle of life?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Circle of life.
Right, but you could say that about killing another human, you could say that about killing a dog.
And that's the thing, we pay someone else to do the dirty work for us.
Yeah.
We buy the cleanly packaged flesh at a store. We pay with our credit card and people say, circle of life though.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. This isn't circle of life. This is absolutely unnecessary.
At the end of the day, it's the circle of life. You feel me?
What does that mean?
So the circle of what I mean by that is why are you kind of like against the circle? Not against, but like why are you just kind of like, why interfere with that circle of life?
The circle of life you're describing, the circle of life purely means this. Everyone who's born is going to die. That's all it means. But it doesn't mean that we have the right to take life prematurely. You're going to die one day, and that's a fact of life. But someone's not justified to come up and kill you just because that's true.
Life of the cycle of life. The circle of life.
Well, that's from The Lion King. It's the circle of death when you're taking somebody's life away from them when you don't need to.
It's part of our circle of life.
Known as the circle of torture and death.
If this isn't a testimony to show the lack of independent thinking in society, I'd like to know what is. If you search for the song on YouTube, the top video has nearly 1/3 billion views. In case anyone needed to be reminded how conditioned and brainwashed humanity is, maybe people religiously quoting a 90s movie can serve as proof. A cartoon movie nonetheless. To defend tormenting hundreds of billions of animals? Give me a break.
Funny how the circle of life never comes into play when we're getting killed. And that's because the circle of life ain't nothing but an aggrandized, arbitrary, bullshit excuse to torment and kill somebody else with impunity. It's a cute story. It really is. Written, directed, and produced by us. The killers. The dictators. The victimizers.